Hello, everyone. I'm now going live on LinkedIn and also on YouTube. And if you're out there, just wave, say hi. I'm not really sure where this is going to go. I'm not sure how often I'm going to do this, but the point is, this whole session is called Let's Talk About Healthier Masculinity. What I think is really interesting is my good friend Hannah Litt has just shared a post around what unhealthy femininity looks and feels like when women, grown women, actually abuse young boys. And I just thought that's a really interesting place to start, is that what I've learned as I've gone through this journey of the podcast, the first 15 episodes that are now live on your favorite player, whether it be YouTube, Spotify, Apple, or indeed on my Substack. You can sign up at my Substack and get a weekly update every single week, because guess what? It's a weekly update. But what I want to share with you is what Hannah just shared a post on LinkedIn about. And I just think it's a topic. It's another taboo topic that we just do not talk about, which is actually, when is it that men are actually being harmed by women? Now, we all know that male violence against women and girls occurs at three times the rate that it does women to men. But it doesn't mean that we shouldn't discuss it when it is actually women that are the perpetrator. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen, and then hopefully you can see Hannah's post if all is going well. Just testing the internet connection here. And there it is. So Hannah just shared this post on LinkedIn literally like 20 minutes ago. There's a specific kind of harm that happens when boys are abused by women and society refuses to call it what it is. Instead of naming abuse, we glamorize it. Instead of safeguarding, we sensationalize. Instead of protection, we offer jokes, headlines, bravado. And to me, that's a really important place to start. Because what I've learned throughout this 15 episodes of In the Business of Healthy Masculinity is that we need to be a conscious balance of healthy masculine and healthy feminine. That means we can be men, we can drive, we can be passionate, we can want to be a provider for ourselves and others. That's all okay, provided we're not coming from a place of domination, control, and oppression, right? And equally on the feminine side, I love to be creative. I love to listen to music. I love to dance. I love to rave even. And I'm allowed to be all of that. I'm allowed to come from a place of healthy feminine and healthy masculine. In fact, I would say we need to, if you want to save a lot of the world's problems. And as Hannah shared on that post from just literally 25 minutes ago, we can be unhealthy masculine and unhealthy feminine, and a combination of both. And one of the things that's really challenged me the most, actually, as I've been going through this In the Business of Healthy Masculinity journey with the podcast, has been the number of times that people have actually sort of piqued my interest and challenged me a bit around, but it's not just healthy masculine. Like, if you think about the traits that a lot of women take when they get into higher C-suite positions, when they become the CEO, etc., quite often you'll see it's falling into those more harmful, unhealthy masculine traits. It's having all the answers. It's not asking for help. It's becoming the controller, the dominator, etc. So the point here is this, and I want to invite you to feel into the fact that we all need a conscious balance of healthy masculine and healthy feminine. And look who's just popped up. It's the wonderful, wonderful Hannah Litt, who I was just talking about with her brilliant, brilliant post. So I also want to share some resources for anyone that may be joining me live or maybe watch this back, because it'll no doubt sit on my YouTube and on the LinkedIn. What I want to share with you is an invitation, particularly if you're a man, but also however you identify in this world. I want to invite you to read a book called The Mask of Masculinity. And now I'm going to get really cool, because I've got this really cool new, look at this, proper road, like proper cool piece of kit. So hopefully I can still talk to you and you can hear me most of the time, because look, here it is. Here's the book. In the Business of Health. Sorry. The mask of masculinity. If you are a man, or indeed if you've got men in your life, or you're a woman, or any gender, doesn't really matter. What I want you to do is buy this book, or if money's a problem at the moment, let me know and I will buy you a copy. I will buy you a copy of this book. The first 5 people, let me know, and I will buy you a book of Lewis Howes, The Mask of Masculinity. Why? Because I read this for the first time in 2018. And what's so important about this book is that Lewis was an ex American football player, or on the verge of going pro. And what he talks about so vulnerably in this book is that he was raped by a family member aged 5. So what did he do? He ended up basically wearing a range of masks throughout his adult life. And he talks about 9 different masks that he wore as he grew up. The stoic mask, the athlete mask, the material mask, the sexual mask, the aggressive mask, the joker mask, the invincible mask, the know-it-all mask, and the alpha mask. If you've just listened to that short summary of some of the masks that are in this book, I cannot recommend it enough, because what it does, it really, if you read this book in conjunction with having enough vulnerability and humility to look in the mirror and look at yourself and go, right, when have I wore those masks? Because I can tell you, the joker mask is one of the ones I go to. If I'm feeling uncomfortable or I'm feeling upset, I will often joke my way out of it in the past when I was less conscious, without shadow of a doubt. The sexual mask, I'll be completely honest, back in the day, in my 20s and 30s, because I had unprocessed trauma from being bullied repeatedly by a group of kids, age 12, 13. And I didn't have the emotional literacy or the environment, honestly, to be able to name that, ask for help. So what did I do? I ended up, sexual mask. Yeah, why not? Try and get rid of how I felt by having sex. One of the other ones for me as well, I think sexual mask, joker mask, and the material mask. So yeah, just buying things for the sake of it, 'cause it made me feel better, not because I needed it. I've done that so much. So The Mask of Masculinity, read the book by Lewis Howes. And I think what I'm going to wrap up with today is just a little note. I think I'm just going to do this randomly, and I want to invite people on. If you want to come and join me, just have a bit of a chat about healthy masculinity, healthy femininity. How do we show up more fully as the whole humans that we can be? How do we ask more challenging questions? How do we try and drive towards healthier and better together? Then I'd love to get you on and have a conversation. So what I'm going to do is probably do this once a week. And if you'd like to join me, let me know. Drop me a name in the comments below. There's no right answers. It's just an exploration space to come together and explore true leadership. What does true leadership mean in 2026? What does it mean to lead with your heart, to listen, to be humble, to be vulnerable, and to build and to imagine towards something better, healthier, more inclusive? Fuck everyone else that tells you that you can't be strong as a man, can't provide, can't be driven, and be soft and care and love people. Yes, and supremacy culture wants you to be either or. Just look around us. Look at the world. Look at politics. Look at the inability to speak your truth within a workplace most of the time. That's because there's so much unprocessed harm from young age, and or just a bunch of people that don't give a shit. So we've got to come together, people. We've got to come together as a community and actually start to have this conversation where we together, me, you, the Hannahs of this world, the Debbies of this world, the Cornells, everybody come together. And Hannah's on the case for this, I know. We've got to build co-created, mutual exchange community that allows us to be bolder, more challenging, more loving, more connected, more joyful. That's how I'm going to sign off for today. Oh, I've got a couple more comments. Who might that be? Oh, you better join me, Hannah Litt, because I just spoke about you. So read Mask of Masculinity by Lewis Howes. Let's come together. Look out for Hannah's work. Check it out at hannahlit.com. I'm really grateful that the In the Business of the Healthy Masculinity podcast is going to be increasingly sponsored by the wonderful Hannah. And we're just getting going, people. It might feel bad. It might feel scary. There's a lot going on in the world. But let's remember, we change stuff on the outside by doing the work on the inside. Remember that. Have a great evening. I'm getting Hannah on here soon. You're also welcome. Want to join us as we go exploring? Let's talk about healthy masculinity. Let's talk about it. Let's explore it. Let's challenge. Let's tease it apart. Let's embody it. We need way more men in particular, but also women able to talk about this and not just keep reproducing and reinforcing patriarchal, colonial, abusive behaviors. It's boring. It hurts. Doesn't serve anyone. Later. See you in a bit.